Chili pot gaming, you will see it's a whole lot of fun for your family. Grab your granny and your daddy too. We've got a lot of gaming for you. I'll eat a chili, be a real bum burner, but my gaming skills are a real hot turner. Chili pot gaming, you will see it's a whole lot of fun for your family. Yeah.
Hey doing guys, welcome to Chili Pot Game. Welcome back to this series, Nothing to Something on FIFA 23 Ultimate Team, where realistically, yeah, I suppose it is a road to glory with a different name. But oh well, I mean, I only spend no FIFA points, nothing like that. And let's see, when we start from a bronze squad, let's see by the end of FIFA, what we're going with. We could get a Ronaldo, a Ronaldinho, a Cantona, a George Best, a Messi, a Aubameyang. I mean, you never know what we could end up with. But yeah guys, let's see in this video what might happen. But yeah guys, if you join this series so far, please smash that like button. Also, let me know in the comments down below on how if you're doing the road to glory, how yours is going too. But as you can see, we just pulled Daniel Adeyemi, who transferred to Dortmund. I mean, interesting replacement there for Haaland, I must admit. Let's see how Adeyemi's going to do. I ain't too clear on Bundesliga football, but you never know. It might do pretty good. It might work out a fantastic signing, a fantastic Haaland replacement. But I thought in this episode, I honestly thought that I'll try and do some SBCs. I mean, see how it goes. So I'll give you the introduction SBC for every FIFA, where like you put your bronze players in bits and bobs like that, and you see and you get a couple of bronze packs. But I mean, I thought, why not? Let's give some SBCs a go and see what we end up with. Because you never know. I mean, we might get some good players. I mean, we could lose everything. Which you have to wait and see. I mean, you could lose everything that you've got so far on FIFA this early on. Which I mean, I've got at the moment in time I've got 10,000 coins plus an okay starter squad. Where I mean, if this SBC goes wrong and like you put too many players in, you could end up with nothing. And you have to start again. Like you just have to have bronze players again. I mean, you've got to start all over again, which is, I mean, it's going to be difficult when you see like teams that we've already come against, like they've got David De Gea's, informed Sons. I mean, Phil Foden's. It's going to be tough, especially in division rivals, even in Division 10. Obviously, everyone's starting fresh. I mean, there's going to be some very, very good players and some tough teams to come against. But yeah, guys, what you're also thinking of this FIFA 23 gameplay? Leave a comment down below. I mean, I must admit, from what I've played, because I haven't played too many matches, but from what I've played of it, it does seem really cool. Like, so, there's lots of like ways that you can win the ball in midfield. I mean, there's a lot more midfield play this year, in my opinion, and also pace is a very weird one where I don't think it's as important as other FIFAs, where like, I mean, you can just run down and pace away. But I think if you get behind the defenders, and these defenders are kind of sort of slow, so you really haven't got most of like acceleration. I mean, they're going to be gone. They are going to be like they're going to be like running out to touch them. I mean, you have to fail them pre get a red card, because there's no way you're going to catch them. They'll just go away. They'll run away in an But yeah, guys, they'll just run away in an instant. Basically, so we're still opening some bronze packs. I mean, we've got this introduction SBC. I mean, getting some okay players. I mean, like probably players that you can put like them 2-player. Where you get them 2-player silver common cards. I mean, and it's going to help, I suppose, by get the club up. And you also, I mean, you got a couple of players that you might be able to use. I don't think I'm ever going to probably use them, but even now there might be an objective where you got to use a bronze squad to get a decent silver player or something. You just never know. Maybe if there is, we've got some players that we can use. I mean, there might be some decent bronze players in this squad already. I mean, in this club, where you just never know what could happen. It might help out. But as you can see, we're just doing the last one there. We've finished the Foundations SBC there. And look at some SBCs. I wish I had loads of coins, guys, because you can see a flashback Thiago Silva, a one-to-watch Kessie, a Marcus Rashford Player of the Month for my club, Man United, which I don't know if it's deserved, to be honest. I must admit, I don't know if it's deserved. But oh my days, what a card. I'd love that card on FIFA right now. I think that card would be amazing. But here we go. We're going to do the marquee matchups where, yeah guys, I might have risked the squad and pretty much all our coins into this marquee matchups to see. I mean, I suppose technically you could say I risked it all, because I mean, we could have ended up back at square one and gone back to the bronze team that we started with, which we don't really want that, I must admit. We don't really want that possibility to happen, but I thought, I mean, it's marquee matchups, it's the start of FIFA. I suppose you'd never know what you might end up with. You could get a cheeky little, good player, a tasty little player that could help the squad. Or at least get you some coins. We could have pulled somebody where, you never know. It could be worth something. You get like a lot of coins to start your season. Start this series off. Kick roll it and get some really good players in. You just never know what you could get. Especially if you've got a bronze pack here as a nil out. Like I say, I don't know if I'm going to use them to. Perfectly honest, I must admit, I don't know if that's going to happen. I just don't know if that's going to happen really. Like if I'm actually going to use them. But I suppose you never know. But as you can see, because the packs we've just got for marquee matchups, what we're going to get here. We got, 81 Oscar. It's okay. It's alright. Maybe I might somehow throw him into a Brazilian team. Because the worst thing with chemistry this year, I'm so confused by it. So confused right now. Last year, I could make hybrids and different bits and bobs and sort of knew what I was doing. Now, I have no idea. So guys, if you know anything about chemistry this year, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to know how chemistry honestly works, because I feel like I sort of get it, where you need like links, and you get like strong links if you get to like the same club, or you get weak link if you put there's maybe often like 3 or 4 Premier League players and you get like a point and whatever. But I'm very, very unsure right now. So yeah, guys, if you've got any knowledge on chemistry, how the chemistry works, please leave a comment down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. But as you can see, we're getting Surfman game. We've got Ross Barkley who plays for Nice after he left Chelsea as a free agent. We've got a Shakhtar goalkeeper there. We've got some. Not the best players, I suppose, but technically not the worst. You know what I mean? They're not going to be like worth like hundreds and hundreds of coins, but they keep it ticking. Unless we get to see if we can make some money back from like we only had after we sold pretty much all our team and we did whatever we did. For out the club, we only had 1,500 coins. So as you can see, we've got back up to 4,000 coins. But we need some money to come back in. I was praying and hoping in these packs we might be able to get something. I really needed to get something. I don't know. I don't know if that was honestly the case. You just never know until you see all the packs that come out. But we needed something to happen. I was hoping that we could make at least 10,000. So we broke even. We were now worse off, because that's the worst one. I don't want to lose my entire squad and be worse off in coinage, because I don't know what on earth we're going to do then. I must admit. That's going to be a bad situation. Basically, we've got some more bronzes that we just quick sell, because you could keep them, but I just don't think of them. They're never ever going to get used, to be perfectly honest, you know what I mean? But we see we've got a Baku there, 80-rated Wolfsburg, right midfielder. He's not worth loads. You get 650 coins, which it keeps the coins rolling along. It's never going to blow anybody away. They've got Emerson Roll there. Worth a lot less than I thought, to be honest. I thought for a right back in the Prem, I thought it'd be worth more than 400 coins. I must admit, maybe I might be selling some of these for too cheap. I'm not too sure. I don't think I was, but I suppose you guys can let me know, because I probably am. I probably had some right cock ups. And I'm selling for too cheap. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, we're going for the packs in there. We've got back up to 10,000 coins at least. So at least we broke even. Obviously, we've got Bruno Guimaraes there. He's been a great sign. I must admit, in real life for Newcastle. I must admit. Tell me, guys, who do you support? What football team do you support? I support Man United. But what team do you support? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know which team you support. Do you support a Man City, a Barcelona, a Real Madrid, a Tottenham, an Arsenal, a Chelsea, a Newcastle? Everton. Please let me know. Do you support any Championship clubs? I'd love to know who you guys support. Please leave a comment down below. But as you can see, we've got a Real Madrid left back there, bronze, which I thought it might be worth more than 400 coins. I know obviously it's a bronze rated card, but I thought because he played for Real Madrid, you never know. But as you can see, we've got cards there, we're up to 14,500 coins now. So we've made a little bit of a profit, but in technically, I suppose, because we lost a lot of players out of our first team, have we really made much profit? Because obviously, we could have made money off them for selling them. Actually, could we? I think a lot of them was in like packs that we probably couldn't sell. So maybe you have metal. We've got Rabiot there. I cannot believe Rabiot was a transfer target for Man United. That blew my mind. Out of all the players you could go for, all these world class players. Players that we've got Casemiro in, which I think would be a good addition to the side. But I think we're going to have to Rabiot. It didn't make sense. PSG. They don't want him. He's gone to Juventus. Henry done the greatest there, in my opinion. And then, typical United, of course we want to try and get him. It does not make sense at all. No sense whatsoever, in my opinion. But as you can see, we're now opening some of these Tifo packs, banner packs, emblem pack, kit packs. So, I mean, I can change some of the things inside my club, my stadium, so we can put some banners up, we can change the kits, badges. I mean, I thought I'd better do and get the packs out the road so when they're out the way. I mean, and then plus, guys, you get to see what we change our stadium to, because what tier stadium you up to now, because I think we're probably level 1, maybe even level 2, maybe. But look, I think, what was it, on FIFA 2022, you had, what was it 4 stages, 5 stages, I think? There's a fair few, I must admit. But yeah, guys, what stage are you on at the moment in time for FIFA 23? I mean, what tier in your stadium are you at? Because, I mean, we've only just started, so we ain't very much into it, but it's always cool to add, like, banners and everything else. Or do you prefer using an authentic club stadium ground? I mean, I do kind of like what they're doing here, where, like, you can customise your own stadium. I mean, it adds a little bit of something to Ultimate Team, I must admit. So, like, you can put your own trophies down, you can put your banners up, you can change the anthem sounds and club sounds, and you get different kits on you. But you can change the ball, you can change the goal netting, the pitch colours. I mean, I suppose it does help. I mean, it also, it makes every stadium different, at least. Maybe, because I suppose, you never know, you could probably bump into somebody who has the exact same one as you. I mean, you can't guarantee, but as you can see, we're just changing them now. I mean, we didn't get a new ball, but we've changed the team celebration to the floor spin, because, why not? Everyone else will do a bit of breakdancing. But as you can see, we've got some kits here. We've got the Richmond kit from Ted Lasso, which I must admit we do put that one on. And also, you've got the EA Play kit, which looks very nice. I mean, the purple Galaxy theme kit, which looks, very cool, I must admit, which we also changed to. But as you can see, we've got some decent things forming in this club part, this stadium part, I won't lie. We're changing the badge to the Richmond badge, because why not? I loved watching Ted Lasso. If you've got to be watching Ted Lasso, leave a comment down below. But as you can see, we're going to change the theme of the stadium, we're going to change a couple of banners, get some tifos up. It's going to make it look a lot more customised, a lot more different compared to just being a basic bog standard stadium. It definitely adds some character to this nothing to something series. I would like to get some more customisation going, I must admit, but at the moment it's looking a lot better indeed. But yeah, guys, as I said, we might have got rid of a lot of our squad, I must admit. But yeah, we might have got rid of a fair bit of our squad that we started with in this episode. There's a couple of players that we are going to be missing. So yeah, guys, if you've got any suggestions of what players we could bring in for 17,000 coins, and also make a good squad around them, where we're going to spend all our money on that, one player or two, please leave some suggestions down in the comments down below, or what players you'd like to see me bring in for your series. But as you can say, that's the sort of team we've met at the moment. There's a couple of loan players which I'd like to swap out, I must admit. And there'll be a lot of players I would probably like to bring into this series. I know 17,000 coins ain't going to be groundbreaking. We're going to be able to bring in loads and loads and loads of players. Really good players. But you might be able to get one or two. You just never know, because there's a lot of players I now see in this transfer market a lot cheaper than I thought. I must admit, I didn't know Luis Suarez left, but Atletico, I must admit. I did not even know that transfer happened. But again, you got a Pulisic, which, not a bad rated card. You got Informed Giroud, which I don't know, it would be interesting to use. I know he's got 45 pace, so he ain't really going to outrun anybody, but maybe it's such a cool card to use, just to give a go. Because you never know. I bet you could probably score goals if you crossed into the box or something, or game it at least in the box so you can just tap it in or whatever. You got a Lukaku there. But I was amazed also, some cards that wasn't worth loads of money, and some cards that surprised me and was worth loads and loads. It's I don't know, you got a Nabry there, it was worth 10k probably, and it's a really good card. But you got a Thomas Muller, which I'm not saying Thomas Muller ain't a good card, he's very good on FIFA, but they wanted 50k from him. I was I don't know, ain't Nabry the better player? I could be wrong on his FIFA. Maybe Muller is the better player, but I don't know. Only 10,000 coins realistically for Nabry, which it seems very low. I don't know. It does seem very low in my opinion. But you can see there's a fair few players. You've got Tammy Abraham, which I bet would be a very cool signing for the side. I bet he scored a lot of goals in his series. I must admit, you got Joe Gomez, who's also a sort of a cheap rounded player. Declan Rice, less than 5,000 coins. That ain't a bad little pull, I must admit. But yeah, guys, if you've got any suggestions at all on what we could bring into this side. I was looking for Calvert-Lewin there, working out am I going to keep him? Am I going to change him? I don't think Calvert-Lewin's doing too bad from what I've done so. I've only played 2 games on division rivals, but from what I have played, I can't knock him. I cannot knock him. Anthony Gordon, if he bring off the bench, it's like a super sub. For how much coins it cost, I think it was about 500 coins, 400 coins, 600 coins. He wasn't bad at all. I must admit, it was not bad at all. But yeah, guys, as you could see, the risk, I suppose, of doing the SBC, the marquee matchups, paid off, maybe not, but I don't think we did too bad. I mean, at least we made more coins than we started with. We started with 10, we got 17. But yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn the bell to miss a video on this channel. I mean, we'll have some more Nothing Something very soon. But yeah, guys, we'll hopefully catch you all very soon. Bye, guys.